When did you first meet Steve Gleason?
Oh, this is a good one now. So I signed with the Saints in March of 2006, just 8 or 9 months after Katrina, and I was the first free agent to join the team after the
Before
hurricane.
Breeze?
So yeah, Drew signed a day after me, so I like to say that Drew followed me to New Orleans.
Nice.
So when he came in, I'm like, all right, now we got a shot. Now we got Drew. This gives us a chance. But we get to the team, and it's one of those places where everybody thought we were crazy for even considering going there. But we opened up off-season workouts, and I remember being in the weight room, throwing around weights with the rest of the meatheads like myself, and looking out into the indoor field house, and there's this guy with long hair, wearing some yoga pants in this freakish yoga positions, and I said, hey, who's that guy? And they said, that's Steve Gleason. He kind of marches to the beat of his own drummer. And I said, I have a feeling that guy and I are going to become pretty good friends. And he really just embraced us into the city, showed us the whole music culture, food culture, and took my wife in, and that was the beginning of a really beautiful friendship.
Beautiful friendship. When did you guys, or did he start to come up with the idea of let's put a camera on everything here right now?
It was really, in almost a prophetic way. I would say like in November of 2010, he was having these spasms and thought, I feel like this might turn into something. I don't know what it is, but I think I should just start to capture some of this. He gets diagnosed. He and his wife, Michelle, decide they want to have a baby. They're not going to let this disease deter them from doing that. Well, when she gets pregnant, he's like, okay, this is what it's about. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, is sharing myself with this child. And that's what he did. He flipped on the cameras, and cameras started rolling.
Well, that's the thing about this documentary. I'm with Scott Fujita, champion New Orleans Saint, and producer of Gleason, in theaters on the 29th of this month here on the Rich Eisen Show, is that it shares with us, the viewer, the fan, but it's a love letter to this this little boy, his son, to let this boy know who he is, was. It's so moving.
Yeah.
Scott, I mean, that's what I mean when I use the word beautiful. It's really, I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's special.
What you've put
and again,
together.
Like it was very prophetic of him, and just the discipline it takes to do that, and to spend the time doing that, and to turn the camera on yourself and say, I'm going to spend 5 minutes of my time with you at this moment. I mean, how to skip a rock, how to ask a girl out on a date, how to shave, all these messages that the rest of us who are parents probably take for granted sometimes. But then watching this whole process run its course, I think it makes people like me a better parent.
And getting this out there, I mean, I've got texts from you.
Sorry.
No. I'm just pointing out that you emptied your Rolodex to make sure that this thing would be a success. Why did you throw your passion? I mean, I understand this, and it's an easy question, but I want to get it out. Why did you throw your passion into this the way that you did?
Well, here's the thing. I think the cameras first started rolling, and it wasn't with any intention of making a feature-length film out of it. It was just about him, again, recording this legacy item for his child. But then you fast forward a couple years, and they've got 1,300 plus hours of footage. I mean, breathtaking stuff on the summit of Machu Picchu, and going down rivers and jumping out of airplanes. Of Steve living with this disease, living and thriving in some respects. So it's just breathtaking footage, and the family makes a decision that they want to do something with this. Maybe this is something that's meaningful and will impact people. So I had just retired and was commuting back and forth to do some work with Fox Sports. And my partner, Kimmy Culp, who is Michelle Varisco Gleason's best friend from college, had just left the Oprah show at Oprah Winfrey Network. And so we had some time on our hands and to figure some things out, and they kind of turned everything over to us to form a team in Los Angeles, start a production company, and then go out and try to find a director. And we get paired with a director, Clay Tweel, who's just incredibly talented and just such a good, genuine guy. And of all the directors that were interviewed, he said, I need to get on a plane and go see Steve and Michelle and tell them why I have to direct this film. So just his passion and his connection from the beginning were so apparent. So he's the guy who did it. And again, so we turned over this trove of powerful content, 1,300 hours. Okay, now make a movie of this.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.